If you're a 17-year-old kid who lives with your mom and your dad, where do you go? I guess that really depends on which country you're in. And doing dangerous things as a man is a very good way of getting credibility, and it's a very good way of people looking up to you. So when you have very, very low budgets, some of the things that you could do aren't necessarily safe, but as a man, to live an interesting life, we all have to take risks, right? If you live in California, I don't know, hitchhike from California to New York City or to Florida. Try to get somewhere else without any money, without a car of your own. You know, do something interesting. There was a guy who I still speak about to this day. He rode his bicycle from the Netherlands down to a city in Romania. And I went to meet the guy, and he was quite an interesting person, but that's something no one else had done. He was sleeping under bridges and sleeping under motorway passes in the Romanian forests, which are filled with bears, as you know if you've ever seen any of my footage driving through them. And it was just an interesting thing to do. And I think that that's something that he'll have forever. And it's something that he'll carry around with himself forever. And he'll always have a very interesting story to tell, you know? Go interrailing. Get a backpack, take a train in France, try and get to Moscow, Russia. Do it. There's a guy, famously, maybe the best kid at it, is called Lord Miles. He's a good friend of myself, a good friend of my brother. He went to Afghanistan, got arrested by the Taliban. He went onto Snake Island off the coast of Brazil, where humans aren't allowed to go. And he keeps doing what I guess you could describe as dumb shit. However, for a young man, he's got some of the most interesting stories that I've ever heard. And he has stories that are so cool, I don't have those stories. Why? Because he's taking it to the furthest extremes, which you don't need to do, but you do need to do something interesting.